Hey, what's going on? This is Jan Stavisky. We're going to cover 5 core principles of investing into cryptocurrency. I'm going to show you how to go from a beginner to an intermediate investor in just this video. You're going to learn everything you need to know just to get started with cryptocurrency. Now, before you invest in crypto, you don't just throw money at something you don't know about. So you want to get educated. You want to do your research. Maybe read a book. Maybe look at some more YouTube videos. Understand what crypto is, what the blockchain is, what Bitcoin is. How does it all work? Why is it here? Right? What are the risks? Now, after you do this, after you spend maybe a week doing so, at least, you want to buy your first crypto. And the reason I say this is because you want to learn the practical way. You want to have some skin in the game. That means having some money in the game. So you're actually learning, you're actually watching out for your money to make sure you don't lose it or how it's going up and down. You want to buy your first crypto. So you go to coinbase.com, link is in the description, and you want to buy your first Bitcoin. Now, you don't have to buy the whole Bitcoin. You don't have to spend 11 grand at what it is right now. You can buy $100 worth. It doesn't really matter. And you want to do this for Ethereum and Litecoin. Those are all sold on Coinbase. Probably the biggest and most well-known cryptos. You want to diversify. You don't want all your money in one project. You want it in a couple. For example, if you put all your money into one house and that house burns down, all of your money's gone. If you had your money in 3 houses, your money is still in 2 houses if one burns down, right? So you want to diversify a little bit. Maybe you're starting off with $500, $1,000. So you put this into your first crypto when you buy it from Coinbase. It's super simple. It's super easy. You can pay with a bank account. You can pay with a credit card. And you can use it pretty much anywhere in the world. Now, step 2. You've taken your first couple steps to educate yourself, to buy your first crypto at coinbase.com. And now you want to really educate yourself about crypto more so than you did the week before. You want to learn about where you can buy altcoins, what's the difference between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, why they're there, what do they do, you know? If you're investing in different projects, you really got to know what they're there for and do they really solve a problem, and meaning are they going to be valuable, right? Because if they don't solve anything, if there's nobody behind the team, there's no, there's just an idea, then it's probably not a good investment. So you got to know that, all right? So that's step 2. That's step 2. It's education and deep research, all right? A couple exchanges you want to take a look at for doing research on buying other cryptos is Bitfinex, BitMEX, Bittrex, Poloniex, just some of the big ones. And check them out and get accounts, see how they work, see how you can transfer your Bitcoin from Coinbase to those other exchanges to be able to buy different projects. And the way you do that, you have a wallet address at Coinbase and you have a wallet address on the exchange. And you can pretty much send Bitcoin from one to the other. Now understand, when you send money to an exchange, it is called a hot wallet. That means it's accessible to hackers. You can lose your money. So never ever keep your money on an exchange. It's an exchange because you put your Bitcoin to buy a different project and take it off, all right? You can use different wallets like Jack's wallet, link in the description. You can use something like MyEther wallet to hold your tokens. It's a lot safer than just keeping them on an exchange, all right? Understand that. Now, step 3 is doing your research on the new projects that you want to invest in. When you want to diversify from just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, you want to make sure you do your research on those specific projects. You want to go to coinmarketcap.com. That's where all the different cryptos are. There's more than 1,000, like Monero, Dash, all the top cryptos and all the bottom feeding shit coins are on there too. So you can do all your research. Before investing in a project, you want to make sure you do all the research that has to do with that project. That means looking at the Facebook. Are they active on it? Is the team on the website? Do they show who they are? Is the website built well? Is the blog active? Do they have updates? Do they really solve a problem? Look at the white paper. Look at the code if you can, and see if they have a working product, or is it just simply an idea and a promise? Now, you want to do all of this research before getting in any other coins, because 95% are complete trash. All right. Now that you've done your research, maybe you've invested a little bit of money into different coins. Maybe you've made a little bit of profit now. Now that you made some profit, now you want to diversify and reallocate. This is step 4 and 5. All right. So you diversify by doing this. When you made some profit, you want to look at different projects. You want to diversify your portfolio. This is risk aversion. The more, I'll give you an example in real estate, the more houses you have and the profit is in each house, it doesn't matter if a couple of houses burn down, you still have profit coming in from all those other houses. This is the same thing for crypto. If you're in different projects, your risk is a lot less than having money in just 1 or 2 projects. And of course, if you have too many, that might be bad too, because you won't be able to handle and be able to look out after every single project. So make sure you're not in too many, but you're well diversified into maybe 10 projects, right? This is my strategy, and this is what I do. After maybe being in crypto for a month or so, you made some profit, all right? You made some profit, and you're looking to sell a little bit, right? So now you want to reallocate. This is how you make a lot of money, and this is how you make sure you keep making money in crypto. Here's a strategy that I use. If I made some good profit, maybe I've made 600% on a project, I'm gonna take off a little bit off the top. I'm gonna take off probably 30% and another 30% when it goes up a little bit more. But I'm gonna make sure I take 30% at least and pull it out into cash to make sure I'm actually realizing profit. If you're just putting money back into crypto and not taking anything out, you're actually not making any money because you haven't realized that profit. And you wanna go into different projects. You wanna keep diversifying. But you want to make sure that you keep at least 20 or 30% in the project in case it goes up like 100,000%, because that happens in crypto. All right. There are projects that go up 100,000% and even more. So keeping 20% of that project will make sure you have the potential to make those gains, right? So these are the general 5 steps of investing in crypto and how you become a crypto investor. If I helped you guys get into crypto, buy your first Bitcoin, understand your initial strategy, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out so much more valuable content for you to get you from a crypto novice to a crypto expert. I'm going to make sure you guys know everything about crypto and learn from all the knowledge that I've gained. I'm going to pass on to you guys. So stay tuned for the other videos. I'm going to be doing Bitcoin giveaways. I'm going to be doing contests, and I'm going to reply to all of your comments if you have any more questions. And I'm really looking forward to them. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Cheers.